It is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Europe's Premier Club competition. This, the league phase. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, I think this should be a good game tonight. We've got some excellent players on show here. Let's just hope they perform to their best.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And there we have it, the first half is underway. Now with Medina. Credit to them for winning it back. Palmer. And crossed in there. It's given him something to contemplate. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Reece James. On to Caicedo. Oh, magnificent passing.
Yeah, they just seem to have an overload all over the pitch.
Chalobah. Reece James. Moises Caicedo. Looking for the final pass. Pedro Neto. Well, there to intercept. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence
today. Chance is on, Stuart. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Cucurella. Fernandez. Cucurella. Excellent vision. Under pressure, can he do it? Oh, it's on!
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And cutting it out. Fernandez. Opportunity here, and fired against the crossbar. Opportunity here. And watched all the way by the keeper.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Oh, useful ball. Superbly. Enzo Fernandez. Now with James. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
James. Enzo Fernandez. Passing it accurately. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Rather than a free kick, it's not a great challenge. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. To make it 2-0. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good penalty, you have to say. Straight down the middle, keeper's committed, and all he can do is watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
Two-nil now, and back underway. Jankovic. On the ball, Medina. And Scott to attack. But really sticking to their task defensively. Reece James. Now with Caicedo. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Delightful passing. Fernandez. Could be threatening. Oh, that's high-level defending. Can he put it away? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Well, the cross could help them. Corner coming up. Playing it in. Miles off target with that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Pedro. Now with Caicedo. Qarabag. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, I'll tell you what, Cole Palmer is really bringing his influence to bear on the proceedings in this game so far.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
And away they go again, into the second half. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. This looks more than decent. Matheus Silva has eyes for goal. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And problem solved for now. Very effective pass. And punched away. Neto. Reece James. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Cole Palmer. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Moises Caicedo. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, that challenge was far from clean. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, it's a poor free kick, I have to say. What was he thinking? He was never going to score from there.
Adarabioyo. Enzo Fernandez. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here.
Well, as the stats confirm, Chelsea have controlled the ball and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. And a shot from some way out. Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Caicedo. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
That was excellent defending.
Marko Jankovic. Jankovic. Intelligent ball. Jankovic. Can he? Well, the post getting in the way there. Sometimes you need luck on your side.
Well, they've got away with that one. That looked to be going in.
Caicedo. 20 minutes to go. Oh, this is looking promising. But a good piece of tidying up. Rifled against the post, but back in play. But it just petered out. Liam Delap. Tosin Adarabioyo. Now a decent position. Chance here. Splendid block.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
And the ball back with Chelsea now. Untidy phase of play. Caicedo. Reece James. Cucurella. Moises Caicedo. Chalobah. This looks interesting. Oh, disappointing end to that. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, the threat could be there. Opportunity. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach's got a lot of work to do before the next game.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.